Hello, amazing people. I hope that you are well and having a wonderful day. Today, I wanted to talk with you about some of the common thoughts that can sabotage our marketing efforts. So, even if we're doing all of the right things, if these are the thoughts that we're kind of backing ourselves with or our normal, just thought patterns that we live with, well, we're going to show up in a completely different manner than if, our thoughts were better for our success. So I thought of a few that are pretty common. If you have other ones, please put them in the comments below, either with your reframe, or I can help you to try to reframe those. So, and I know all of these are probably ones that I had at some point in time. And changing your thoughts is a process. It's not a one and done thing. It's something that you just really have to raise your awareness about what thoughts you're having, because our thoughts tend to be repetitive and we don't notice them that much. And then just practice your new thoughts, practice locking in your new thoughts. And I'm going to share with you a few ways that you can do that as well. So, the first thought that might be sabotaging your marketing efforts are there's not enough clients or people in my area with money to pay for my services. So, I'm in a small town. I had my spot in an even smaller town, and that was a really easy thought to have. Um, but what I love about this one is usually you can just look up some facts about the area that you live in, about the median income level means there are people above that and people below that. And if you really think about how many clients you need on a weekly basis, and then how many people are in your area, maybe within 30 minutes, that could afford your services, I think you'll find that that thought is usually untrue, right? Um, and if it is true, you may just have to be a little more creative, right? You may have to um, expand out into a little bit of a bigger area or something. But I would say for most people in the US, there are plenty of people with enough money. Now, we may not know exactly where they are, how to get our marketing materials in front of them, or how to get them to know about us. And that's what we're going to be working on as well in this video series. So there aren't enough clients with enough money in my area. I read an article today. I think it was in Business Insider. It was either Insider or Business Insider, but it said that in Austin there are 38,000 millionaires. It listed like 10 cities and how many millionaires were in those cities. And my thought is, okay, well, if there's that many in Austin, there's at least a couple thousand millionaires here in my area. Now I can feel objections to this. Well, Gail, I don't want to just work with millionaires. I don't want my services to just be for the ultra rich. Now, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just getting a grip on that thought that there is a scarcity around the people that can afford your services, because most likely people don't need to be millionaires to afford your services. They need to probably just not be in survival mode, right? So we tend to see through the lens of our own circle of family and friends and people that we hang out with. And you know what? Those people may not be able to afford our services. And so when we're looking at it from that perspective, yeah, we're going to have those kind of thoughts. So, expand your mind and lock in that thought that there's plenty of people that can afford my products, my services regularly, on a regular basis. And then there are also people that might afford them on a non-regular basis. And you can have a mix of those kind of people, right? With my coaching, I have people that sign up for 6 months packages, and then I have people that purchase just a 60 or 90-minute coaching session. So, having that mix is really good. So your second thought that might be sabotaging your marketing efforts is, I don't know how, and it takes special skills, like people that show up and talk on video. Well, they just have self-confidence that I didn't come with. people that make graphics on Canva have special skills that take a long time to learn or something like that. So again, we have to shift this thought to something more helpful. And my suggestion would be that we shift the thought to, okay, yeah, maybe you don't know how now, right? But I can learn new things. I'm continually learning new things, and it's easy for me to learn the skills that I need to learn to be successful, and just lock that in, and then, put the practical actions along with that. Everybody starts somewhere. If you want to see my very, very first video that I ever made, go to my YouTube channel, Elevate with Gail, and it's there. It's from, I think, 2014 or 2015, and it's absolutely terrible. But the information is good, and thousands of people have watched it, and I'm not taking it down because it shows where I started out, and how over the time I just up-leveled my confidence with showing up on video. And that was really just through repetition. If you wanted to learn graphic design and you worked on it for 15 or 20 minutes each day, you'd be pretty good in short order, right? And there's free tutorials. There's so many resources out there. So it takes special skills, and I don't have them. That is a thought that we need to flip. The third one is marketing is boring, unethical, spammy, or scammy, right? That I think is one of the most common thoughts. But let's tackle boring first, right? That's just a choice. That's just a choice to say, this is boring, or this is interesting and exciting, and I'm learning new things, and it's fun. That's just a choice to see it as boring or fun, right? And that's not to say everything is going to be the most exciting, but I do think we choose how we want to perceive something. So, and now as far as the unethical, spammy, scammy aspect, I want to encourage you to think, okay, there are marketers out there like that. That I would agree with. That is a fact. But there are also many, many, many people out there promoting and marketing their small businesses who are not scamming anybody. And you're going to be in that camp, right? So you can just throw that thought right in the trash and, step into the thought and the belief that I can put myself out there, and I can sell my products and services, and I can do that in a way that's ethical, in a way that's helpful, in a way that's even educational, that gives value. So even if the people that see your marketing don't come see you, they still are going to leave with something. I'm marketing right now. I'm marketing my Love Bomb giveaway. That's in the video description. And if that's not there, it'll be my new ebook that's coming out that I'll be giving away for free. But I also intentionally show up and want to share and give value in exchange for people's time and attention. And if you resonate with me, then great. You can grab my free gifts and join my email list and take that next step, right? So yeah, so that one, you can reverse that belief. You can up-level that belief. And the fourth one is I don't have time. And I think this one is huge. So first of all, who says marketing has to take a certain amount of time, right? So I would look at that first. Like, how much time do you think your marketing has to take? Because I've found that if I have 10 minutes, I can do something in 10 minutes to share and promote and market my business. In fact, this video is probably going to take just around 10 minutes. So, it's that we have this misconception that we need these long, big chunks of time to do marketing activities. And that may be true sometimes, maybe if we're setting up a system or we need to learn new skills, sometimes it does take longer. But we also don't have to have that belief. We can say, have the belief that, I always have enough time to market my business. Marketing my business is just part of my daily routines as an entrepreneur. And so just like anything else you would do as a daily routine as an entrepreneur, you do some marketing activities. So I would look at that. And a great analogy that I really like is if you had hired yourself to be your marketing team for your business, what would you give yourself for a performance review? You know, would you be happy to write your paycheck to yourself as your marketing executive? Are you showing up as the way that you would expect someone if you hired somebody else to fully do your marketing? Um, that's kind of a bit of another one. You know, I hear that a lot. I wish I could just hire somebody to do all of this for me. And that's great. And maybe someday you can. For my purposes, the people I work with and help are generally solopreneurs or have a small or group practice and are not at that place, at that level. So, you know, wishing you could hire it all out is great, but it's not going to get your marketing done. And I would say that before you get to that point, you would want to be comfortable with your marketing messages, which we're going to talk about in this video series. You know, your marketing strategy, being able to track your results and see what's working and what's not working, your branding and your voice. Before you hire it out to somebody else, you would want to have a good idea of what it is that you even want, so that when you get to that point, that would be great. You know, maybe you can't. I have a VA who does some of my marketing activities, but I had to first know what I wanted done and how I wanted it done so that she could take the reins and do that. So not having time is generally a misconception. You know, we all feel like we don't have enough time. You can really take a look at where your time is going. I actually wrote a book on decluttering your schedule, and that is one of my free ebooks. So let me go grab the link to that and I'll drop it in the comments. If you feel like you don't have enough time, examine where your time is going and examine your thoughts around how much time you think it takes to do your marketing. So let me drop that in the comments. That's going to be decluttering your schedule. So if you are here, I do two things at once. Oh, there's a thought that I might want to look at. If you're here watching the replay, please say hi. Hashtag replay if you want. Say hi. Let me know that you were here. Let me know if you have any ahas from looking at these thoughts. And I hope that you will join me for the rest of this video series, my 2023 almost daily marketing video series. If you have missed some of the previous videos, you can just scroll back down through my Facebook page or click on my Facebook page videos. You'll see them there. They will also be on my YouTube channel. So I'll drop the link to that in the comments as well. And I hope that you have just a wonderful rest of your day and keep moving forward. I'll see you guys later.